Alright, day 3, work week in the life. Might skip the weight room today, kind of stiff, might go. I don't know. It's around 3 o'clock. Woke up around 2:15 or something. There was a problem editing the videos. Last night I edited day 1 and day 2 and ran into a problem, so I think I went to sleep around 8 or something. So, alright, I'm not that tired, but, yeah, work tonight. Between now and then, might go to Walmart, might go to the hardware store. Probably gonna eat that oatmeal with more honey from Gus. And, yeah, yesterday was odd. Wasn't really busy, but I stayed all 6 hours until close, so we'll see what's going on tonight. Vikings are playing the Bears. I knew Vikings were on the road, Monday Night Football. They're playing the Bears. And I don't know if that'll bring more people. It was weird. People, Saturday, college football seemed to make the room very busy. Pro football didn't. I don't know. What's the difference? But, yeah. Oh, I said I would mention surprise or a secret or something. Today's my 3rd day of work for the week. Tomorrow is 4. And very quickly after that I have a trip. So it might, Tuesday night, my shift ends after midnight. So after midnight, it's Wednesday. We close at 2 a.m. We could stay open till 4. If it's busy and we stay open later than 2, I might have to go directly to the airport. It's a pretty early flight. But yeah, this is probably the last of the flight and several days trip. I was putting together all the costs. And yeah, it's kind of an expensive trip, but doing some things I want to do. After this, it'll be either a flight, single day, there, back, same day, no carry-on, or it will be a road trip. It's a lot cheaper when I can drive than when I can fly. A road trip to a place within 300 miles. I have each of those planned, but today I gotta start eating oatmeal and decide what I'm gonna do. Gus's honey. Alright, I don't need that much. Put on too much last time, it was like really sweet. Alright, Pigeon, giving me the stink eye. Here at Walmart. I think yesterday's video I said Walmart once and the hardware store. I need to go to both. I don't think Walmart will have the thing I need at the hardware store. I'm gonna buy 2 things in here, show you a 3rd thing that I mentioned I was getting in a YouTube short recently. And yeah. One thing that I'm going to cook tomorrow, you'll see that dish. And something else I just need for my room. I wanted to say though, while I'm here, I made that video about racing off the low denomination chips in poker tournaments. Didn't say what we do if there's a tie. So say I'm only giving out 1 chip. And one guy's highest card is a queen. Other guy's highest card is also a queen. The suit breaks the tie, so we go reverse alphabetical order. So here, alphabetical would be club, diamond, heart, spade. Reverse alphabetical, spade, heart, diamond, club. Spade is the highest, club is the lowest. We use the same order in stud games. So you deal out a hand of stud, and 2 cards face down, 1 card face up. The first bet is the involuntary bet to bring in. So you're playing stud, which is a high game, best 5 card hand, high. The worst card that's face up is the bring in. So if the 2 lowest cards, one guy has a 5, another guy has a 5, the worst one is the lowest of spade, heart, diamond, club. So the 5 of clubs would be the lowest. One guy has a club, one guy has a heart. 5 of clubs is lower than the 5 of hearts he brings in. That would be interesting, having this room right here. You could just open the curtain and sit there and stare at people who are parking in this row of spots. I'm like 20 feet away from this window. All right, so Walmart, I bought hooks, just keep some things in order in my room. Also bought a white onion, be using that tomorrow to cook something, a dish I've never cooked before, I've never eaten before, so we'll see how that turns out. And then I was in the area of this cabinet thing that I said I was going to get in a recent short video It's just going to make use of some vertical space and clear up some floor space in my room. 23.7 inches wide, and I measured in my room. That fits very nicely between the door and the I don't know, bureau, wardrobe, cabinet, whatever I have my clothes in, whatever you would call that thing. So I am here, parked at Harrah's, going to the weight room. I don't have tons of time. I don't know, I'll stretch and even see if I have time for things after that. Yeah, so it is what, it's like 5:30 almost, and I clock in at 8 o'clock. It really means I clock in at 7:53. So even though I ate the oatmeal, I will go down to the EDR and at least see what they have. Salmon 2 days ago. Yesterday, sausage and peppers. Really, I think like today might be beef Wellington, tomorrow lobster. They just keep getting like better every day, so we'll see what they have today. So when I'm walking in through Flamingo Valet and Cromwell Valet, when I see that the crosswalk just turned red for the people walking, instead of standing out here in the heat, I go into the Cromwell Sportsbook for a minute or two. So I was just in there, timed this perfectly by the way, because now we're getting the walk sign. Glasnow is pitching for the Dodgers today. He's starting. Game's about to start. He has 1 win this year. His last win was in March. He somehow made the All-Star game, and instead of being thankful that he got paid extra for the All-Star game, even though he's not deserving of it because he doesn't actually pitch and doesn't actually win games, he complained that they don't have enough days off before and after All-Star weekend. I can't imagine being paid way more than you're worth, not having won a game since March. Baseball season like starts in April. Sometimes there's an occasional series in March. He hasn't won a game since March, and he complained about making the All-Star team. What baseball has turned into. Still like it, but it just gets worse and worse every second. Alright, shift over, stayed till close. We had one table go right up until the end. Shout out to Alan, he was on that final table. Also Sasha from Germany, he's been in the room the last 2-3 nights. Not as many tournament downs as yesterday, but both tournaments went. 7 p.m. tournament, 10 p.m. tournament. A lot of the same people from one and the other. A lot of people playing them who also played them last night. Seems to happen with tournaments. And now I'm walking back. You don't have tons of time. Once I leave tomorrow, I might not even be able to get back. So I need to leave and be ready for the airport. Trip coming up. Also want to go to the hardware store and the weight room. So a lot of things before I even get on the clock tomorrow. And then once I get on the clock, I might not be back at my address for days. Anyway, trip. You know what's interesting about the trip? I'm going to try this. There's going to be poker parts, there's going to be non-poker parts. I'm going to try to do a non-linear timeline, much like Tarantino did in Pulp Fiction, most notably in some other movies. If I did it all in a row, I think there might be like one video that has like a ton of poker and no other videos for the trip that have poker. So I'm going to try to spread it out and have kind of like random pieces of each day matched together. But in that, I could get poker in every video if I do it that way. There's no other way to do it. So you'll see when you see the geography and where I'm going. Actually, probably a lot of people haven't heard of I doubt there are probably a lot of people who haven't heard of the city where the poker is, let alone the casinos. I don't even remember the names of the casinos. Anyway, poker does exist where I'm going, kind of. Flying in somewhere, and it's not too far. I'm gonna make it happen, in addition to some other things. So anyway, that's a wrap. If I think of something else to say, I'll stop near the flamingos in the flamingo habitat and say more things. The flamingos do not sleep, apparently. Anyway. You know, the reason, I didn't really say this, it wasn't explicit. The reason I'm putting the time on the bottom in so many scenes. That was the point of the series, work week in the life, because not only do I start late, but the hours, it's sporadic. The end time is sporadic. Even the start time some days, I don't know exactly what it's going to be. One day a week we don't close. The days we do close, we could close at 2. That might mean I'm gone at 1, 1:30, 2. We might stay open till 4. We have stayed open past 2 a few times in the past couple weeks. So yeah, that's why I'm showing you the time. So probably should have done that in the video yesterday. Put up right at the end of the video, like when I was still editing, what time it was. I told you early in this video I was up till 7. I know I was definitely up at 7 a.m. and someone texted me at 9:30. I know I didn't see that when it came in. I didn't see that till I woke up. So at some point between 7 and 9:30 I actually went to sleep. I don't remember, but today when I'm editing, one of the final things I'll do, I'll put up on the screen right after this video. I'll say what time it is as I'm editing this video. Right after that, a few minutes for the video to export, a few minutes for the video to upload to YouTube, and then not that long after that I actually lay down. Who knows when I actually fall asleep, but that's when I lay down. So trying to give you the whole day, really the whole week, the whole 4 days, what I'm doing at like every moment. That's why I'm telling you the time so often. So day 3 is a wrap. I'm almost to my car. Got to walk through the Link Promenade, walk across, got to walk through O'Shea's, walk through the Link, walk through Harrah's a little bit, then I'll be there and then drive home. And remember, rice is a spoon food.